The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Lillard.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. All right, tonight a matchup of teams that know how to get stops, Brent. When you were playing with the Spurs, what made those defenses so special?
The word it comes down to is accountability, and that is that you understand you have a role defensively just as much, Kevin, as you do on the offensive end. It certainly doesn't hurt that on the back end you have Tim Duncan calling out plays, blocking shots,
yes.
But accountability to your role defensively, that's where Greg Popovich gets you to play.
And the communication so vital.
That always helps, but sometimes Pop takes that just a little bit too far.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Bradley in at the point. And here's McCollum. To the middle, here's Anthony, and he makes good on the layup.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
McGee with it. James looking around. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Lillard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Houston.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Pass to Green. They get a hand on it. Now James, 29 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now Lillard, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And the basket by Lillard.
I don't think he even feels that kind of contact. His focus is just too good inside. Nothing a defense can do.
James, the pass to Bradley. And McGee kicks to Davis. Now here's James. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Now here's McCollum. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the game plan against the Blazers the last few postseasons has been trapping Lillard and McCollum and forcing someone else to beat you.
Yeah, and you wonder if this is an opportunity for Zach Collins to really step into his own, along with Nurkic, who last year was injured during the playoffs, so that there can be some points and contributions coming from your power forward and center position. That'll ease some pressure on your backcourt.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Now here's Bradley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. Have you seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season?
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next half.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times...
Like the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a different team the last quarter of the season.
It's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Now here is McGee after the miss from Damian Lillard. The wide open look here for Anthony. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Anthony. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Green, no luck.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
Bradley passes to Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland leading by 6. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Ariza. Anthony's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's LeBron. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like Avery Bradley cashing in from there, proving he can get it done around the basket.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
There's Green with the 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ariza. McGee with the block. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Lillard. Fires from deep. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Bradley passes to LeBron. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A good balance and squared up shoulders. If there's one thing Green does better than anything else, it's nailing catch-and-shoot Jays.
Now here's Ariza. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Anthony. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers trail by 3. Bradley, no one around him. Offensive rebound. And Davis can't get it to go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Ariza passes to Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got 10.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Here's James. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Anthony from the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Hezonja comes in for Anthony. And it's Little in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Howard. And there's the pass to James. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
I'm just trying to think of how many times LeBron looks like he's off balance or in a spot he doesn't want to be. Doesn't happen all that often. 2 more there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rondo passes to Howard. Kicks it to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. That one, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
For Portland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
He misses the free throw. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Now here's Rondo, passes to Davis. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
That's a 2 from Lillard. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, Whiteside in position. No good. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Now, here's Lillard. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now, here's Lillard. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. The pass to Whiteside. A fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Rondo looking over the floor. From 11 feet away. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Rondo.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
And Portland making a change here. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Lakers second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Brent, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Davis. And they double up Davis. That's tipped. Kuzma outside. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Howard.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Davis. That one is no good. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverley who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But, those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right. Trent can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Rondo. Now the dish to Caldwell Pope. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
That one is off.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Trent passes to Swanigan. Pass to Simons. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. To the paint. Here's Hezonja, and finish off by Hezonja.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Rondo. Now the pass to Howard. The jump hook basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. And here is Hezonja. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things. Being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Caruso in at the 2.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Little passes to Trent. Little with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Kuzma penetrating. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Anthony's checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Ariza with the bucket.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Cook looking it over. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Ariza passes to Trent. He shoots again. And no good that time. Great D that time from Howard. Lakers trail by 6. The drive by Green. Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Here's Trent. He had 10 points in the win against Houston. And he comes up with the deuce.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Alex Caruso. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Anthony Simmons. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. Right. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Trevor Ariza. James misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here is Cook. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Kuzma. Swanigan pulls it in. Portland leading by 7. There's the pass to Ariza. Here's Trent, guarded by Kuzma. Ariza outside. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Ariza after LeBron James's miss.
Well, known as a defensive specialist for many years, it's the ability for Ariza still to consistently be a threat out there from the three-point line, especially from the corners.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Free throw good from Trevor Ariza. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for Quinn Cook. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's LeBron. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
LeBron is hitting the boards right now, going hard after those rebounds.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
One shot.
Free throw drops for James. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. Passes it to LeBron. Ball's knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Portland has possession. Portland leading by 6. McCollum outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bradley passes to James. Tries again, and Whiteside sends it back.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Ariza following the basket by LeBron James. Ariza passes to Whiteside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course, Portland just need to take it a game at a time.
And for the Trailblazers, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, Greg, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Danny Green.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And it's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
Now here's Lillard. Ariza kicks to Lillard. Right at the free throw line. Here's Whiteside. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Hezonja, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Little comes in for Trevor Ariza. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to LeBron. The shot misses, and the Trailblazers going the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 6 points for Lillard.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room. And it's Davis missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Hezonja up top. James covering. Hezonja the pass to Lillard. For the 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bradley finds Rondo. LeBron outside. And they double up LeBron. Outside Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hezonja. Bradley can't get it to go. Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to McCollum. Over Rondo. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now here's McCollum after LeBron James's miss. Little passes to Whiteside. Fade away. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's LeBron, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in scoring, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
You got it. Come on.
Lakers trail by 8. Davis, the pass to Rondo. Back to Davis. Here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. LeBron kicks to Bradley. And it's off the back rim. No good. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Lillard. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
Just straight quickness. Lillard showing off the effortless blowback.
Rondo passes to LeBron to end the drought, and James throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And that one's good, Lillard.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Rondo against Lillard. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley. Caleb Swanigan's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard attacking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For Portland, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. That free throw good from Lillard.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Free throws good from Lillard.
Well, I love to watch Lillard play. He's from the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. Did you know that, Kevin? I mean, I'm a Bay Area product. We could talk more about that later. But he's fearless, heartless, and he usually saves his best for last. It's Lillard time in the 4th quarter. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. But they'll get another chance. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he's able to get it back. And so it's Portland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. And just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You're not going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bradley against Lillard. The offensive rebound. Davis fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along, he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 11. Now McGee. Here's Bradley. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the dunk by James.
And LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Green against McCollum. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Bradley with some nice D. James with it. Lillard picks him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
First free throw is good. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
It's Ariza on the wing, guarded by Green. Ariza against Green. 5 on the clock. Now here's Ariza. Tight defense on him and a missed layup.
That's 1 for their first.
Wow, hammering it in.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Shoots over Bradley. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. McCollum's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And he makes the first.
We talk so much about Avery Bradley and his motor and how he comes to every game with a defensive mindset. I think that's both where his teammates and the coaching staff really respect the type of consistency he brings to the floor.
Both good from the line that time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. It's stolen by Bradley. And James throws it down hard.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
And the pass to Ariza. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Avery Bradley.
One shot.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. Here's James. He's got 21. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here we go. Lakers running again. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And AD was stupendous in how he caught the ball and just immediately attacks the basket. The D was not ready for him there.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good, Davis.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Cook is checked in for the Lakers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons is checked in. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Rondo.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Here is Cook. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Passes it to Davis. Back to Cook. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Lillard. And the Lakers with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 7. Ariza finds Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
He's just such a dynamite scorer, and for 82 games of a regular season, Lillard's in attack mode.
Floats it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Lillard with the bucket.
Consistent and accurate from that particular spot on the floor. The offense kind of predicts those shots. Lillard's got a good eye for the mid-range.
Now here's Davis. He's got 9. Here's Caruso. From outside, off the mark. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's Ariza on the wing. Here's Whiteside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Cook, the pass to Davis. Kuzma against Anthony, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And Portland has possession. They lead by 7. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Portland moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good. Trailblazers leading by 5. Simons surveying the D. Plenty of space. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 17.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
James outside. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Here's Simons. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Davis sends it back. Here's Caruso. Pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. He's got 11.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Here's Simons. Pass to Ariza. The 3 drops in the tray. Ariza's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now Trevor Ariza makes a living out there beyond the arc.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Feeds it to Cook. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Cook's got his second bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Lakers trail by 6. James outside. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 11 in the second half.
Just a masterful offensive player, utilizing that pick with great intelligence there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. Here's Swanigan. And now, here's Hazonia. Got a piece of it. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Kind of fun to watch AD on these nights start to take over. He's doing that in these sequences.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's McCollum on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And that mid-range jump shot discouraged for many players, but not for C.J. McCollum.
I love the way that C.J. can just wind his way to spots on the floor and speeds up when he wants to, not when the defense is asking him to.
Now here's Little. James covering. Simons, the pass to Swanigan. Dishes to McCollum. Rocket 6. Over Caldwell Pope. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the ball handling right there of McCollum. He's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
The pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside Rondo. Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Rondo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Simons, the pass to Hazanya. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 10 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Rondo. 1:33 left in the third quarter. The shot will not fall. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
McCollum outside. Over Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Swanigan. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Now the feed to Howard. And it's Portland with the rebound. Swanigan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Well, sometimes Rondo's a step ahead of everybody, even the coaching staff, especially on defense when he swipes the ball away like that.
Caldwell Pope against McCollum. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
To the left wing. Here's Simons. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Portland out in front. They lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Howard in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And the first one drops. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Right side Davis. Over Hezonja. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Lillard against Rondo. And Lillard kicks to Little. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Green. Back to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Davis down low. Hezonja defending. Basket good. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Hezonja. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. And for the Lakers, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Davis dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rondo against Lillard. Over Rondo. And again, it's Portland converting.
I don't think he saw the hand in his face. Just focused on the rim. Great shooting window. Got into a rhythm and drained it.
Howard against Whiteside. Howard can't hit.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And here's Rondo. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Lobbed up there for Howard and stolen by Whiteside. The 15-footer, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Davis. Over Hezonja, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Anthony Davis.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Now here's Lillard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Riza comes in for Little. Lillard outside. Anthony kicks to McCollum. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The dish to Bradley. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anthony with it. Over Caldwell Pope. Portland again missing.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Now here's Bradley to tie it up. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 25 points.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Bradley. Down low. It counts, and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Now McCollum. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. Lillard against Bradley. Green, the pass to Kuzma. Outside Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Anthony with the defensive effort. Portland leading. Lillard surveying the D. Here's Anthony. McCollum outside. Right side against Kuzma. Right side, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Now here's James. Outside, Green. Back to James. Pass to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now here's Lillard. Great D that time from LeBron.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here is McGee to the inside. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Free throw good, LeBron. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. McCollum with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And now it's 27 points for Damian Lillard. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Pass to Green. Ariza against LeBron. Kuzma kicks to Bradley. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Portland leading by 3. And it's McCollum in the corner. That one's not going to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. James, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
McCollum outside. Pass to Ariza. Anthony in the corner. Bullseye! Anthony's got 19 points.
You can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. You try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Now here's Green. To the paint. He's looking for James and finds him. Yes, that goes in. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kuzma against McCollum. The pass to Anthony. Goes back up. And that one, good.
Timeout, timeout.
And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Just a remarkable make by Whiteside there. That's a huge basket.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside Bradley. Dishes to James. Kicks to Green. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Inside. Changes up. And James with the layup. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Passes to Whiteside. Shoots over McGee. Whiteside, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
LeBron dishes to McGee. Bradley against Lillard. to take the lead, and Whiteside sends it back. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That ties the game up.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Kuzma against Lillard. They get it back. Whiteside. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
Here's James, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one. So he gets them both.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Lillard attacking. Good on the bucket. Lillard's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Yo, check that. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. And James pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lillard attacking.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It drops.
Now, he's been in these situations before, and Bradley coming through again.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's Lillard. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. McCollum, no good. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.